Namaskar, everybody, and I'm back with Dr. Watts Recommends. So, what is it that Dr. Watts recommends? Dr. Watts has been at home for the last 4 months, and Dr. Watts hasn't been able to do her Dr. Watts Recommends videos. So, today I have for Dr. Watts Recommends two of my books written by me. I have this, and I have this. Both these books are very special to my heart because they are very different books. They are a storybook, yes, but they are also a teaching tool for teachers and parents. This book called The Tiger, the Sparrow and the Bee, I was very fortunate when I wrote it. I wrote it because we are the only generation when an animal, a bird and an insect, three different species, one from each, is on the verge of extinction. The tiger, the sparrow and the bee. And I was so fortunate that Menka Gandhi ji, she wrote the foreword for this book. Of course, you know that she is very fond of animals and she supports activities to do with animals. It's a wonderful storybook. It has a very unusual size. If you see the size, if you see the illustrations, and if you see the writing. I also like what I have asked the designer to do on some of the pages. If you see, the writing goes in this manner. So the eye can go all over the page while reading. It's a book that you can read to children. It's a book that children can read on their own once they become a little older. But it's the story that's very important. And it's the style of the story that's very important. It tells the story of the tiger and then stops. Tiger is caught. It tells the story of a sparrow. Nest is destroyed. Then stops. Tells the story of the bee. Honeycomb is removed. Stops. And then the story continues about the three of them. So you are wondering, you have that, in children you have that thing about what must be happening now to the tiger, what must be happening to the sparrow, what must be happening to the bee. So it's a very unusual way in which I have written this storybook. And what I love about this storybook, especially for teachers, is this. There are mind maps. There are mind maps about each, the tiger, the sparrow and the bee, and how you can do a curriculum based on it based on 9 intelligences and age appropriate. So there is a curriculum mind map for sparrow, for nursery, for junior KG, for senior KG. And what I love about also is that there is a game. It's like a snakes and ladder game about the storybook. So actually, if you go to see this book, the Tiger, the Sparrow and the Bee, published by Early Childhood Association, is not just a storybook. It is a book that helps children understand about animals, extinction. It's a book that helps teachers understand about mind maps, curriculum, 9 intelligences. And it's also a game for children to play with. I urge you, please buy this from Amazon or write to us if you want to buy it. Because the work, as you are aware of Early Childhood Association, any money that we earn from books goes completely towards the work of young children. The second book, this is the book published by Scholastic. It's the world's first story-witty book on coding. Yash and Yashika learn about coding. Again, supported by Early Childhood Association and APER, which is Association for Primary Education and Research. Again, I love the size of this book. Can you see, compared to the face, what's the size of the book? And I like it because I have introduced coding for the first time for 4-year-olds to 6-year-olds. And the book has many different activities that they do on coding. So it's not only a storybook, it's an activity book. And it has different activities that children can do. Here are some activities. So it's a fantastic book, a must have for every parent, every teacher, every 4 to 6-year-old. Their first step towards coding. So friends, go to Amazon, and buy these 2 books. Make me happy and make Early Childhood Association and your children also very happy. That's all for today. See you in the next episode. Dr. Vats recommends. Thank you so much.